Hyperliquid is one of the best performing altcoins on the market today. And as you can see by the headline here, Hyperliquid open interest is hitting a record high as DeFi quietly eats TradeFi's lunch. We're going to be talking about it in the video, so if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that AI now runs YouTube, and they are allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It is not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about the latest cryptocurrency news. And man, some good news for Hyperliquid holders. Now, I do own Hyperliquid. I'm excited about the gains today, and we're going to go over that article, but take a look at this. You know, altcoins are doing okay so far. You've got Ethereum up almost 3%, BNB the same, Solana up almost 2%, Dogecoin up, Cardano's up, Bitcoin Cash, Monero all up a little bit, but Hyperliquid up over 20% on the day today, and almost 31% on the week. Hyperliquid is outperforming all of the other major altcoins in a massive rise, and it has a lot to do with open interest increasing. It says open interest on Hyperliquid surged to a record $790 million this week, and the Hyperliquid price is trending on CoinGecko. The simple fact of the matter is Hyperliquid will be around forever, plus there's tons of apps being built on top of it. There are automated perp trading bots coming out like JustBot, not to mention the potential for drop farming. The first hype drop made a bunch of slobs millionaires. Incredible. Additionally, the jump is being driven by sharp increases in perpetual contracts tied to traditional finance assets under Hyperliquid's new HIP-3 framework. Here's what you need to know if this is a potential top 5 coin and a new crypto presale melting faces. Is Hyperliquid price a potential top 5 coin? Why HIP-3 is changing the perps game. It says HIP-3 activated on October 2025, allows developers to launch perpetual contracts on virtually any asset by staking 500,000 hype. That's a lot of money, though. Hyperliquid's trading at between $20 and $30 per coin. Since launch, cumulative HIP-3 trading volume has crossed $25 billion, with real-world asset markets now dominating the activity. The largest markets tell the story, with XYZ 100, a composite index of the 100 largest public companies, which has processed $12.7 billion in volume and holds $165 million in open interest. And you can see the chart here rising very quickly off of those recent lows. Now, I'm still using Hyperliquid in 2026 and don't plan to quit. Everyone is trying to farm some imaginary points while I'm simply here because I like the interface. And at the center of the infrastructure adoption, silver perps sit near $3 billion in cumulative turnover, and NVIDIA perps have surpassed $1.2 billion. Guys, Hyperliquid is growing, and it is growing fast. Is it a top 10 cryptocurrency? Let's see. A lot of people expect it to be it's top 15 at the moment. A lot of people expected it could break out into the top 5, which means it would go from an $8 billion valuation to potentially a $120 billion valuation. Now, that would be an incredible rate of return if it's able to do so. Now, clearly, and that's if the overall market rises as well, it would have to outperform even that. Because, of course, if the overall market is rising, $120 billion wouldn't get you in the top 10. So, with all of that being said, there are opportunities out there despite all of the fear in the market. We simply have to be willing to accumulate. Now, like I said, I do own Hyperliquid, and one of the places that you guys can buy cryptocurrency is on the blockchain through wallets like Best Wallet. You get a link for that down in the description below, but do not forget to diversify. Bitcoin Hyper has been one of the best performing ICOs of 2025 into 2026, and these guys have done over $31 million in activity so far, which is incredible because it spent the most of its life in fearful territory. And if people are willing to buy this much while they're afraid, I can't imagine what they're going to be willing to do when they become greedy. So you guys got links for everything down in the description there if you want to check it out. Let me know what you think, and until the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.